Hello there everybody, Sam'sTrains here, welcome back to the railway and welcome back to Sam's Trains Live. I can't believe it, but here we are on the very final episode of the series, which means that this is the last episode of Sam's Trains Live for a few months, which is kind of sad, but we've got a good episode today. Fingers crossed, you never know, I guess for sure, but fingers crossed this will be a good one. I'll tell you all about it in just a second. Lots of cool stuff to come up, including the giveaway, which I know a lot of people, including me, are very excited about, but how is everybody going? It's been about a month, doing, I guess I meant to say. Been about a month since I did this, so if anybody wants a shout out and you haven't had one in a little while, drop it in the chat and we will see how everybody's doing. If you've got anything you want to share, anything you want to talk about, pop it in there and we will have a look. Mayo Hosco, very much thank you to you. Hey Sam, in capitals. Please run Mallard with 2 Clerestory, 2 Cornish Riviera, 2 Pullman and 2 Teak coaches. I hope Mallard's feeling strong. With Bullman at the back, by Santa Fe coaches. Thank you so much, Mayo, that's very kind. I will do my best to do that. Bricks for Fun, hello to you. Richie Rich Gold, hi from Australia. That's pretty awesome. What time is it in Australia right now? Sideways 66779, thank you so much to you. How are you? Says, I'm alright, thank you. Could you run the LBS? The H1 Atlantic, love it. With a rake of 7 or 8 Pullmans. You know, that is a good question. I have no idea whether it will manage 7 or 8 Pullmans, but we could certainly give it a try. Jaden says he's good. That's good to hear. Adam's Advanced Adventures. Oh, William Babcock, almost missed you there. Can you please run your newest N-Class pushing the egg vans? I detect sabotage here. With Bullman on the front, on the outside line. You definitely want a derailment there, William Babcock, I can tell. Well, I guess I'll have to. I don't have a choice, I've got to do it. That is bad news, bad news. We will see. Hopefully it will work. Thank you very much for the support, though. Amari Alatain says he loves my videos. Thank you so much. TTTE Ut SMB says shout out. There you go. I also promised a shout out to Finley and his granddad, who apparently really love watching the videos, so that's lovely to hear. Pam Elliott says, I love you, Sam. Wow, that's very nice. Thank you. Carl Morris also says that. Thank you very much. Adam's Advanced Adventures. What advanced adventures do you go on, Adam? But welcome to you. Nice to see you. Oh, and Sparky, no requests. I've got some requests from you, Sparky, I think, already. But thank you very much. I do really, really love your support. Right, shall I tell you what's cracking off? Oh, I saw 11 PM. Is that what time it is in Australia? Very nice, thanks for sharing that. And what was that? I just saw one on my screen, but not on my iPad. That is confusing. I don't know. Well, I'll read through later on. So what's coming up today then? So like I say, it is giveaway time. I've also got 2 unboxings to do for you today. And here's the thing, how many giveaways do you think I'm doing? Let me know it in the chat. It ain't 2. There's 3. I've found a bonus item that I want to give away today only. So we've got 3 things to give away. Just gives you an extra chance of winning, I guess. Train Time is coming back, and we've also got special guest El Cheapo coming in to show us something new today. So that's pretty awesome. I also want to say a huge, huge thank you to everybody that super chatted last episode, and indeed this episode. I just saw Jay come through, William Town as well. I will be reading yours, don't worry. Thank you so much. So thank you to you. You're all, of course, entered for the various giveaways. Let me show you what those are going to be. So these are basically to say a huge thank you to everyone who supports me and my channel via super chat. I'm giving away 2 brand new models at the end of the series. That is today. After every episode, I've been adding all of your names to a list, and from that list, I'm going to be drawing 2, or in fact 3 of you, right here in this episode in around 45 minutes time. So you've still got around 45 minutes to enter, and I'll be posting the models to you for free. So the locos are this fantastic Hornby Terrier in the SECR green, and also this amazing Hornby Ruston diesel shunter, which looks superb as well. Thank you again if you are considering sending a super chat. They really truly do go a long way to keep me and my channel running, and I really am very, very grateful to you indeed. So thank you so much for that. We have the Christmas train right here, which is totally inappropriate, and it is filled with your names from previous episodes. So there we go, you're all in there. I've got 2 very kind helpers downstairs who are writing down all of your names from today's episode, and then during the break, in around 45 minutes time, they're going to be bringing those up to me, and I'll add them into the tin, and I will draw the three, I can't get over this, 3 winners when that time is deny. And then I've got the models right here, well, 2 of them at least. You've got to wait a little while to find out what the 3rd one is, but it is an engine. It's not just some tat, it is an engine. So there we are, they are actually in the flesh, they're not just pictures. So there you have it. Let's have a look at some of these super chatters then that I might have missed. Wow, you guys are going crazy with your generosity today, so thank you so much. Ollie's branch line, there we go. We have Harry Chapman, can you run both Barclay? A lot of Barclay requests today. And tailing with the Warwell wagons, please. Good idea, Harry. Thank you so much. Redvers B, can you please run a D11 with some coaches? I like that idea. Whammy Radio by Christian Man. Oh, it's his mother's birthday, so this is a special day for us today. That's great. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Christian. And Iggle Piggle, I guess, welcome to the Apprentice Engineers. Train Team 36, thank you very much to you. The Monster of Monsters. Hello, Sam. The Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus, who has changed his name. So if you're a fan of old Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus, be aware that he has changed his name. Joshua Allen, there we go, thank you to you. I missed all these. Me-Un wants to see my O-Gauge 14XX shunting some wagons. That's a good idea, and in fact it's already right there because someone else asked for that, so we can certainly do that. Mark7188 wanted to see the Bachman Gordon pulling coaches, the Express in brackets. Keep up the great work, Sam. And is there any more? Oh yes, it was Jay. Hey man, would you please run your Bachman Douglas pulling tender first, Oliver, on a Lomac? A lot of Lomac action as well. And Toad at the back, no problem Jay, thank you very much to you. William Town wants to see me run the Barclay, again, with a 3-plank coach. A 3-plank coach? What is that? And Henrietta, please. I had the idea from a movie called The Northwest Frontier. That is awesome. And a thing on the request, if you do want to send £5 or the equivalent in your local currency, you do get your request. Just include the loco and the rolling stock that you'd like to see in the super chat message, as all of these very kind people have been doing. And I will run it live on stream. Because this is the final episode, if I don't get time to get to everybody today, I will actually be doing a video next week or sometime in the future with all the extra requests. So I've not done this for years, but you do actually have an opportunity to have your request, if I could say the word, run in an actual full Sam's Trains video, so that should be fun. And Sparky107107 wants to run any class 37, and I'm happy. I love the growl of those old girls. Awesome. Yeah, I can do that. Thank you very much. Right. On the subject of requests then, let's have a look at what we have here. So, on the track we have another rainbow train, and this is the 2nd time in 2 episodes that I've done this. This time the loco is Mallard, and it's got the Kit Kat, Pepsi, Shell Tankers, Prime Pork, a Thomas the Tank Engine truck, and a Black Toad, which is just out of sight at the moment. Then we have Alco Random, who wanted to see 2 pocket rockets with the Ocean of Ocean wagons. And then Squiddy wanted to see the Dapple railcar, which I was very, very pleased to see, because that's a very simple one. Sparky, there we go. You got your little pop-up there. Anybody else that I've missed? William Town again. Sorry, I meant 3-plank wagon. Yeah, I thought you did. That makes things a bit easier, William, very much so. And Archie's Trains YouTube, welcome to you. Thank you so much. And Christhorpe Junction, many, many thank you to you. So let's give these a try. Yeah, like I say, I was really glad when I saw that Dapple railcar on the list. Not because it's particularly good, but because it's very easy to set up. So for that, I am pretty glad. And there it all goes. All right, enjoy the running session. Let's see how this stuff gets on. We're having our fingers crossed today because this stream is going to be a 0 derailment stream. I will eat my hat. In fact, no, I can't say that because my hat is a massive sombrero, and if I have to eat that, I would almost certainly die. So I won't eat my hat if we get a derailment, but I'll think of some sort of forfeit if we do. Either way, I'm not looking to have any derailments today, not at all. Right, let's have a look at some of these. I'm so sorry if I've missed anybody. I will be going through to read all of these though, so I will definitely see them, don't worry. So Get Wrecked 195, okay, wants to see the Canadian Pacific. Yeah, if you want to send £5 or more, I can certainly do that. Archie, yeah, I saw those, didn't I? Rob Arnold, oh, thank you so much, Rob Arnold. Just a little something for your next item drop, that's very kind. SH, hello Sam, Steve and Sam'sTrains here. Thank you for all your hard work during the shutdown. Sandwich, Massachusetts, wow, awesome. Great to hear from you, SH. Thank you very, very much, that's very good of you. Right, how are the engines doing? Anybody spotted any funny business going on? The double header's all right. We've got, not Miles, Gregsby, and my first ever Hornby 040 on that double heading 040 train, so that is quite something, isn't it, I think? And yeah, I mean, the rainbow train's alright, the rail car, luckily, even though it's a dapole, is not derailing or anything, so that's pretty good, happy with that. Oh, everything was right on Sam's Railway. I can't often say that, can you? And we do have the Ocean of Ocean Wagons, which has been a popular appearance on these streams, that is definitely true. And I'll tell you what, it's a damn good job the Ocean Wagons don't derail all of the time, isn't it? Otherwise, my life would just be a complete living hell. Jared, SAR rather, not SER. Welcome to the Engineers, welcome. We've got the Engineers live stream coming up next week, by the way, if any engineers are watching. So if you want to join, you can get an extra live stream via that, if you miss Sam's Trains Live. You want more live streams, the Engineers, if you're an engineer level, you get one every month. West Country, oh no ex-mates. West Country / BOB class pulling any coaches tender first, please Sam. No problem, that is a great idea. Thank you very much. Yes, I always love the Bullied Pacifics, that is awesome. Right, stop. Thank you, Mallard. I think we'll quit while we're ahead on these. Let's bring the 040s back. A bit of a risk reversing with the Oceans, but I think we're okay. There we go. And then the dapole arrives just in time. Very good. And I think I'll just pinch that. There we go. Pop that out of the way. Ah, look at that. We've got a clear line already. That is fantastic. Brilliant. So thank you so much for those folks. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. And thank you to everyone from last episode that suggested those. We have Leon Mace. Random question. What is your favourite car? You know, I'm not really much of a car fan. There's another type of vehicle that I'm quite interested in. I'm sure you can guess what that is. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a huge car fan. I like nice cars, but I don't think I could say I've got a favourite particularly. Anyway, did you like those? Any particular requests that you enjoyed the most in there? Ben Likes Trains wants a shout out. There you go. Where is Kelly? Says TMDR and M. It's a good question. Kelly, if you're in the chat, make your presence known. She's got a little following of her own, hasn't she? Bless her. Christian, thank you. Here's an idea, an excursion train with a locomotive that's preserved in real life. That's a good idea. I've got a few train packs. What was it? Oh, it's gone. It's that Hall class train pack with Pitchford Hall. If anyone can help me out, it's the Tyseley connection. There we go, that's the one. Sink the Adam's saying sink the Tango. It's been a long time since Adam's campaigned to have me destroy the Tango. Maybe it's the 1361 wants to be destroyed instead. I don't know. Afternoon, MDH Games. Welcome to you. Ben Likes Trains. Yes, you can have a shout out. Of course you can. BR Blue Tornado. Oh, that's nice. I do like BR Blue Tornado. Trainline 5000. Thank you so much to you. Could you please run the Class 20s double heading on a rail tour with Blue Pullman and Intercity coaches? Well done on another great series. Thank you very much, Trainline 5000. And Buggles Kelly Station. Love the channel, Sam. Thank you very much. That's very kind. I've built a model of Gladstone. Oh, wow. I've always loved the Gladstone. That looks fantastic. It's on your channel. Okay, I'll have to check that out, definitely. And I'd love to see double-headed Peckets pulling Annie and Clarabelle. No problem, Tom. Thank you very, very much for you. That's awesome. Thank you guys very, very much for that. Okay, next up then, we have something... That was a strange noise. What on earth was that? It sounded a little bit like a clock. I wonder what time it could be.
It's train time!
Hello and welcome to Train Time. I'm your very tiny host, Chicken Lickin'. And this is the show where we take real trains from real life, and we talk about them. Up today we have the Eurostar. Now, the Eurostar is a high-speed rail service which began all the way back in November of 1994, and it's quite an international service as well. It incorporates London, Amsterdam, Paris, Brussels, and many other places. And here it is. I mean, take a look at this map. It is actually a pretty huge network, which is very, very impressive. Now, there are lots of really interesting things about Eurostar. The most obvious, though, probably being the infrastructure, more specifically, the Channel Tunnel. There you have it. And so in 1986, it was actually decided that the Channel Tunnel would be built. This wasn't actually the first time a Channel Tunnel had been proposed. There had been another one proposed in 1974, but I think it was canned quite quickly and nothing ever happened with that. So after 2 years of planning, construction commenced in 1988 and finished in 1993, so it was quite a big build project, as you can tell. And the tunnel actually does hold a couple of records. It's the longest underwater section of railway in the world, which is quite something, and it's also the second longest railway tunnel in the world. If you know what the very longest railway tunnel in the world is, please do let me know down in the comments. I do know, I'm just making a bit of a quiz there. Chicken Licking knows all. So let's have a word about the locomotives then of the Eurostar service. So they're made up of the class 373 and the class 374. Those are French built EMUs, that's electric multiple units, and those were built between 1992 and 1996. Now I think it's the 374 that is the fastest of the two, that has a top speed of 208 miles an hour, and that is a record. I believe that's a British speed record, which is something again, isn't it? Now, that is it for this episode of Train Time. I know you'll be miserable to hear. I am looking to cover lots of different train services from around the world on this show though, so if you are from a country and there's an interesting train that you know of, do let me know down in the comments and I will consider doing it for next time. For now though, that is the end of Train Time. I have been your host, Chicken Licking, and I think it's just about train time to say train goodbye. Goodbye.
Train time. Train time. Train time.
It's train time.
Train time. Train time. Train time.
It's train time.
Well, thank you Chicken Licking for that. That was, as always, a very surreal experience. And that's it for Train Time, this series. We'll see if the Train Time crew will consent to coming back next series, if people have more suggestions. Oh, well, I think we need to increase the tone a little bit now on this stream and get a bit more of my face on the old camera, don't we? So, yeah, okay. Any ideas, folks? Any thoughts? Anything else you'd like to talk about to change the subject from Train Time? That would be appreciated. Kenny C, hey Sam, loving the channel, always playing episodes while running locos on the layout. That is awesome. I love hearing that, Kenny. Thank you very much. Glad to hear that. Train Time, says Learn with Gurn. I always wondered how the Train Time folks managed to emulate my voice on that theme song. Should really have a word with them. It sounds like I've, lent my voice to the song, and it's embarrassing. I don't really want to be associated with it, but it's on my show though, so I don't know if I can really kick up a fuss, because I might suffer in the end. It's Flying Scotsman time, says Adam Ruston. You missed that one. I think they've already done that one, Adam. You might have to look at a previous episode for that. El Cheapo channel 24/7, says Tristan Clout. Oh well, El Cheapo will be pleased. You can tell him that yourself later on if he consents to coming back. Yeah, most people are very fond of El Cheapo, so yeah, I think he'll dare show his face. Yeah, I think that's a dead cert. 43062 43063. Thank you very much to you. CD Vids, yes, you can have a shout out. There you go. I sometimes wonder whether these usernames are designed to confuse me. I think they might be. Yes. Duckman says, folks, please don't send the same message over and over again. There you go, you've been told, folks, and that was Duckman. That was Duckman being strict. It ain't me. I ain't the strict one. But I think we need a strict person. So thank you, Duckman. Thank you for that. Trainline 5000, I have a feeling each episode of Train Time will slowly become more crazy. Well, I think boring was the answer. I don't think there's anything crazy about it. I think they do a very good job, very high production values, yes. Sharky McSharknose, thank you. Can you run the TTS Sound Class 40 with Warwells and Megaboxes? That's a good idea. That would look great actually, with a big loco like that. I've been watching videos of Class 40s recently, great looking and sounding locos. I agree, they definitely are. I mean Sam, says Kurt. Let me see if I can... No, I can't find you, Kurt. You can send that one again, despite what Duckman said. Right, Garthian, did you see the videos of K1 in action? No, I didn't. At Stratfold Barn Railway. great weekend with plenty of trains in action. Well, thank you for that, Garthian. If anyone else was there and had a good time, let us know in the chat how that was. And an idea for train time, the Pan American. I almost thought you put the Pen American there. I thought we'd have another Pen episode on our hands there. But yeah, no, that sounds good. Let me know in the comments, Christian, because I might not remember. Well, no, you've sent it by super chat, so I will see it later. Either way, yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you for that one. Winston Churchill funeral train. Same again, Adam. Put that one down in the comments. I'll have to consider that one. Good one, Adam. That's a good idea. Right, shall we do some more trains then? Let's get some more trains running. So, magically, as if by magic, we have more requests set up. And I know where your eyes have all jumped to straight away, I can tell. Yes, it's the outer line there. Oh, there's Garthian's. Yes, so William Babcock, no. It was Rowan M who wanted to see two 040 Peckets pulling two Woolwell wagons with a 060 Pecket and a Terrier on board them, and a Barclay pushing at the back. So yeah, I mean, we've got 5 engines on that train. Normally I only limit it to 3 on the request, but I guess the other 2 aren't running, so that's fine. Then it was Sparky129 who wanted to see the Terrier with a red train, so I don't know, we've got a red coach, a red horse box, a few red wagons there, so that looks pretty cool. And then we have William Babcock, here we go, with the S15, a long goods train, so I've kept the Oceans there just in the interest of time. Hopefully that's considered a long enough goods train, with a Queen Mary brake, which I sneakily put on before the stream because I saw that request, and a Q1 as a banker. And my Q1s actually have lots of buffer beam detail, which means that it's a little bit impractical to fit the front coupling, so I've actually got the Q1 going backwards on there. Right, questions folks, questions. Are these locos going to stay on the Woolwells, and are they not going to collide with any furniture? Are they going to hit the passenger footbridge? I've not tested this, quite obviously, so I guess anyone, well, we'll just have to find out. Let's leave it at that, shall we? And then we've got the S15 and the Q1's train. Again, this is untested. Seems as though the Q1's a faster loco than the S15, so that could go wrong. Some potential derailing opportunities there, I think. Right, let's watch. Let's see. Anybody think they know what's going to happen in the chat? I've got a bad feeling about it. Teenage Train Fan. Hi Sam, can you double head the castle? I like this idea. The castle class, the king class. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm getting this on camera. With some Western Mark 1s. Ooh, oh, hang on. This is not good. I just saw scenery moving. What's happened? Oh, ooh. I tell you what, that is a powerful train because it's taken that 060 Pecket and it's shoved it right to the back of that Woolwell. Oh dear. Has everything stayed on the track? Oh no, there goes the Terrier as well. Should have seen that happen. Should have seen that coming rather. Could I lie them down? That's not a good idea. Right, I think we're going to have to do away with the riding engines, unfortunately. And actually the height of the bookcase is similar to the height of the footbridge there, so I guess that would be worse. Yeah, having a solid bookcase smash into an engine. I think, can anyone tell if something's derailed there? It didn't sound too good. Maybe something's come off. Oh, damn. Now, do we consider that a derailment because it wasn't really like an accident type thing? It could have been prevented, and it isn't derailed. No, it isn't derailed. Definitely not. Sounds like I'm lying to make it sound better than it is, but I don't think it is derailed. It genuinely didn't seem to be. Dodged a bullet, I think. Let's see. I mean, the Oceans, where are the Oceans? Oh, the Oceans have actually made it around. Okay, that's good. So maybe, I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. Right, but yeah, Teenage Train Fan, thank you for that. You popped up just as I was having a disaster there, but no, thank you. Oh no, Diesel. Is Diesel in the chat? Sometimes the devious Diesel does come in the chat and upset things. We've got another train stopped just there. You can see the back of it. That is the Terrier. I bet I know what's wrong there. Again, it won't be a derailment. It's just, it stopped on the points. Silly Hornby Terrier. Let me speed it up a bit. There we go. Right, let's keep an eye on that. It seemed to do the express points all right. Oh no, it's not on the, that's why, because it's not on the express points. Right, let's see if it takes this set of points all right. Yeah, okay, seems to be good. Where's everybody else? Are they behind me? Hello. You know, I'm very impressed that that double heading train hasn't come off the track. Sorry, not the double header, the ocean train, because that Q1 was going quite a bit faster than the S15 was. I suppose it's a good job I don't have more oceans on there, otherwise I think it would have gone badly wrong. Oh well, let's stop those then. Well, I mean, it was eventful, but I'm not eating my sombrero or anything like that. It's not my sombrero anyway. There's a certain El Cheapings, what's his name? I don't know. That would be quite upset if I did that. So yeah, perhaps I better not do that, just in case people say that I'm being offensive or something by consuming a hat that is not based on British culture. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Come on, where's the terrier? Please don't stop. Oh no, it hasn't stopped on the points. Here it comes. Are you ready? So there we go, I like that. That's not something I do very often, get requests for coloured trains, you know, certain colour. It's a shame I've not got a red terrier. Do they ever make a red terrier? Don't think so. But then, yeah, then it would have been an entirely red train. That would have been good. Well, that was all right, that was very much all right. Thank you very much, Sparky129, William Babcock, and Rowan M for those. That was awesome. Right. So how's everybody going? Did you like those? I didn't see people's reaction to the bridge smacking, so yeah, hopefully people enjoyed that. I'm sure I've put something on that. Did I not put something on the Warwells? It was the Warwell without the deck on it, wasn't it? So that's a bit lower down. Seems that the deck makes them too tall for that. Should have thought of that. Yeah, I thought it would be okay, but obviously I've not actually done it with that one before. Guess that makes sense then. Guess that makes sense. The daylight shows up, says Anne Takanen. That would be cool. I love the daylight. It's a great loco. Andy Pandy Lemon Squandy. Shout out, please. That's an interesting nickname. I've not seen that one before. All right. Okay, so Sam Haslam's going for dinner. Awesome. Enjoy it. Let us know what you're having. Otis Hope. Shut up, Diesel. Where is I keep seeing people referring to him in the chat. I can't see him. Diesel is always in this chat, and he's always saying nasty things about Steamies. So if you see it, folks, make sure you give him a piece of my mind about that. William Babcock, thank you very. Oh, we've got another evil William Babcock idea, have we? Although this doesn't look too bad. 3 pocket rockets, so we're stepping up the game a bit. With the Egg Vans Mega Boxes, a crane for when it inevitably derails, and Bullman at full speed. Full speed. Man, that is, I fear for my pocket rockets. I really do. Oh, there he is. Devious Diesel says, I'm here. There we are. And Super244229 says, shout out, please, Sam. There you go. Devious Diesel, what have I told you? We have these little tete-a-tetes. On basically every review I upload, he's always got some clever comment. But Steam fans, I've got you. Don't worry. I always take care of him, don't I, Mr. Diesel? Yes, I do. Right, anyway, I'm going to show you some more requests then from last episode. Do bear in mind, time is running out. You've got about 15 more minutes to get your requests in. After that, it will be closed. And of course, I will be showing you at some point, I will be showing you the next set of giveaway items, or sorry, the next loco that I'm going to be giving away basically. So I will be doing that. Okay, here we go then. Requests from last episode. Here we go. So one thing that has become a staple of these streams is running steam locos HST style, one at the front, one at the back. And I think this one's just derailed. I think the Scotsman's going a bit too fast. Oh, yeah, maybe. So, going a bit more slowly now, we have Sparky129 Games. Thank you so much to you who wanted to see Mallard and Scotsman doing the sort of top and tail type thing. Yeah, unfortunately those two locos are slightly differently matched in terms of speed, and Scotsman was ramming Mallard there. But Sparky did ask that Mallard would run at the front, which is why I did that, so it had to be done. Hopefully that will be better now. As you can see, Scotsman's still pushing Mallard. Next we have one from Alco Random. A massive thank you to you for the support. You wanted to see 2 T9s double heading, but unfortunately my green T9 has been wired backwards from when I replaced the motor. So unfortunately I can't double head my 2 T9s. But what I have done is substituted my green T9 for the Drummond 700 class, which is a very similar looking loco. And I think that actually looks pretty good together. 2 Southern Black engines. There we go. So thank you so much for that one, and thank you to everybody who's done these requests. They are awesome. Up next then we have a spine-tingling idea. Kelly Ashford, thank you so much to you. You wanted to see the Ruston with the 1361 and a DMU. I don't know why, but it's a pretty cool idea. So there you go. I've only had the 1361 for about 6 months, and it hardly runs at all on its own, so it's actually quite good that it's got some support. Terrible. The performance has gone downhill big time. I did think at the time that Kelly had chosen the 2 diesels to run alongside the terrible 1361 so that maybe whatever ails it rubs off onto the diesels and sort of poisons them. I don't think Kelly is that malicious, but she could be. I'm not too sure. Kelly hasn't given me a straight answer as to whether that's what she intended, so we shall have to wait and see. Up next then, big thank you to the 4th Gear guys who wanted to see the K3 with a short freight train, so there that goes. Beautiful loco, that one, in the LNER green. Always been a big favourite of mine, that. Backman, of course. So thank you very much, the 4th Gear guys. Hope that was to your tastes. Here's another one for Alco Random. I've swapped the old 440s for a very different kind. We have the 2 Edwards. So there you go, Alco Random, hope you like that. And they've got some Southern coaches, which is a big contrast, I think, with the blue of the locos. Yes, looks a bit different, does that. But this may well be a first for me. I can't remember ever double-heading the Bachmann and Hornby Edwards together. So, yeah, if I've never done that, please let me know. Or if you remember me doing it, also let us know in the chat. Go well together, though, I must say. No problems, no stopping. The Hornby Edward helps the Bachmann one out quite a bit, actually. Up next, Davis Harrigan wanted to see the green Tornado with some maroon coaches for his birthday. So I hope you had an amazing birthday, Davis. There goes Tornado for you. Tornado looking amazing with maroon coaches as well. That's quite a nice look, I think. Let's get some happy birthdays in the chat for Davis then. There you go. So, Whammy Radio by Christian Man wanted to see something French, which I thought was a very good idea. So there we have the Rivarossi 030, not 060, with goods, I think he said as well. So as you can see, for a loco of that size, it's actually got quite a healthy sized goods train now, which is pretty cool. So thank you again, Christian. Your support, as always, is amazing. And it was pretty cool to see something different like this as well. So great request. Thank you for that. Next up, Michael Cohen wanted to see a Hull class with some BR coaches, so there we go. I forget now which train pack those coaches came from, but yeah, they're lovely. So there you are, Michael, thank you so much for your request. Hope you like it. There we go. That one is Adderley Hall, I believe, in the lovely lined green. Here is one I absolutely love from Dan Salter, I think it was, who wanted me to get the auto coaches out with a 57XX. Of course, we all know that the 14XXs could take the auto coaches, and I usually run them with one of those, but no, some of the panniers could handle them as well. And so there we go. Again, I think that may be a first. I'm not sure I've done that before. Could be wrong. Finally then, for this half, a guy called James Westwood sent in a request, so thank you James so much, asking if I had a Fowley, I think he said, 040. I don't know if he means the Fowler 040, which is kind of like a diesel. I don't have anything like that, unfortunately, but I have picked out the Bagnall shunter there and hooked that up with some goods. That is what James asked for. So James, sorry I don't have exactly what you asked for, but hopefully this is still enjoyable to you to see. So thank you so much, James, and to everybody else for all of your massive support. Really do appreciate it. Okay folks, we are back. Okay, I've been setting up the next round of requests, that's why I wasn't quite back in time. Dude, wow, you guys have definitely chosen some big trains today. I am tired after that lot. Right, well, we'll get to those in just a second, but I think first of all, we need to reveal what the third item I am giving away today is. Man, I'm sorry, that is quite a long time I'm watching this back. Right, well, I need to go and have a bit of a break, so I think we will invite our special guest, El Cheapo, to come over, and he's going to take over the show for just a minute or two and show you what he's been buying. So, here we go.
I sell ship trains, sometime I review is El Cheapo.
Thank you, Sam. That was a very lovely introduction. It's nice to see you all. Welcome. Now, last episode I did was, I don't know if you guys felt it, but I was a little bit disappointed because it wasn't trains, it was some horses and some, what was it, roses, dead roses, which weren't fit for purpose. I've got hair in my mouth. It's the problem with having a moustache. It's all right, there we go. So, I've actually changed things up today and I've got some locomotives to show you. So here we go, these were eBay jobs. These are not brand new, I believe they are used, but they are in mint condition and they cost me £15 each, so I think that's a bargain. The first one is a Southern 040 locomotive. Let me show you this. Now, Sam asked me to get one of these. He did used to have one, but something happened to it. I'm not sure exactly what. I know Sam's not the type that experiments on models and blows them up and destroys them, so I'm not too sure what went on there, but he did ask me if I would get one of these for him, and I did. So 15 quid. Let's see what this is like. This is not, Sam's not opened these. These came to El Cheapo's house, not to Sam's house, so we've got no idea what these are going to be like. Let's see. All right. Oh. It's alright, I think it was just some packaging that came out. Right, let's see. So we've got instructions. I don't think we'll look at them. They are dated 2005 though. There we go. Yeah, you've seen those before, I think. Right, we've got a detail bag. Oh, it's got Bill and Ben, or I don't know, L Bin and L Ben. I don't know. Bin, I think I said. Silly boy, silly boy. Anyway, yeah, there we go. And some vacuum pipes as well, which you can fit to the loco if you like. That's pretty cool. And here we have it then. Let's have a look. See if I can pull this thing out. Oh. Ah, yes. Yes, that looks very lovely. That does. There we go. It's a Southern Railway 040. Hopefully with a motor that works and hasn't been blown up on high voltage. That would be good. Or drowned, I think. I think that was the final moments of this loco, wasn't it? Drowned in a lunchbox, I believe. Not that I know anything about that, it's just a premonition I've had. Joe Eason, thank you very much, said Sam. Hi Sam, been a while since I made it to your streams, but would love to see a J94 double head with a Jana shunter on some mixed freight. I will be sure to pass that on, thank you very much. So there we go, yeah, happy with that. That looks pretty good. I think Sam should be pleased to have that on his railway. That's not what Sam's giving away though. He also asked me to get something else to give away so that we can have 3 winners on Sam's giveaway. So that is this. So this is a BR040T. Let me show you it. It's our 2877. It's a Hornby Collectors Club loco from 2009. So let's get this out, see what this is like. Like I say, this one isn't brand new. This is going to be third prize. So, but it is supposed to be in mint condition. But we're going to verify that today for you. Although, yeah, it is kind of as seen, because if there's something wrong with it, I can't withdraw it from the giveaway now that I've said it's going to be in there, so we shall see. Anyway, maintenance, here we go. We know what year this was made in. I'll be a bit more careful taking this one out. It is actually a beauty, very much so. That's why Sam asked me to buy it, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm actually kind of gutted to be getting rid of this, but I'm glad that it's going to a nice new home. Alright, you see it? I'll get it up close for you. So it's in this beautiful sort of early BR livery, which looks absolutely awesome, doesn't it? Very much so. So there you go, number 43209. Third place on today's giveaway. That's going to somebody's lucky home pretty soon. And I do love that. Isn't that fantastic? And I guess I will check that it actually works before I send it out, because if there's something wrong, there's a chance I might be able to fix it. But yeah, apparently it's basically unused and in good shape. So there you go. So keep those super chats coming. I'm sure Sam will be very pleased with you if you do that. And yeah, good luck to you all from El Cheapo. All that's left to say now is that it's been a pleasure to see you all every episode on these live streams. If you like El Cheapo, we need to let Sam know it, so do make sure you tell Sam so, and hopefully if I get enough support I will come back in a future episode. Jared, thank you so much. Can you please double head Toby and the J70 with Henrietta and Ocean Wagons, please? Sure, Jared, I don't think that will be a problem. Thank you very much for your support. And for now, guys, thank you for watching. I have been El Cheapo, your marvellous host, and I will see you very soon, hopefully. Farewell.
I find the trip trail and I did review is El Cheapo.
Thank you, El Cheapo. That is fantastic. Many thanks for those. So now you know, folks, we have an extra 040 to give away today, which is pretty awesome. So what do you think? What do you think to El Cheapo's finds? Do you think he did good? Is 15 quid a good price? I mean, to me, it sounds pretty decent. If only they were that price brand new, but just shows there's quite some value in eBay. So thank you. Oh, see ya. He's just going down the ladder. Let's see if can we just catch him. Oh no, he's gone. Never mind. But yeah, it just shows you that there is value in eBay, doesn't it? So that's pretty cool. All right, bye, Mr. Potato Head, says Adam Ruston. Don't let him hear you. That's a little bit upsetting, I think, Adam. Try and be nice in the chat. Yes, that goes for El Cheapo. Oh, Tristan Clapp comes for El Cheapo. He'll be glad to. He watches these streams later, I think. He'll know you said that. Can you run Hornby Thomas, says CD Vids. Yeah, sure. He might have already been requested. We shall see. Anyway, let's do some Wall of Fame stuff then. So thank you so much to everybody who sent in an entry for the Wall of Fame. I printed today's pictures on Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was, and I have received quite a lot since I did that, but there's a lot here already. So if you don't see yours today and you have sent one, don't worry, I have got it and saved it and processed it and all of that. It'll just be showed next time because I had too many. So we have this. We have the RAF Class 156 from William H. Just it looks like it's coming out of the bushes, but I assume it is actually on track because real trains don't do that kind of thing, do they? But there we go. Thank you, William, for that. That looks awesome. Next up, we have this. Oh, I hope Mayor Hosco. Thank you very much. Didn't see you come up here. Oh yeah, there's the final whistle. Leeds United are promoted. Oh, very well done, Leeds United. Very good. Now, as I was saying, it's a shame that Kelly isn't present here. Unless she is, Kelly, let us know if you are here. But here's quite a spooky engine. Look at this. This is from Yoel G. Yeah, it's got, I don't know if it's got spiders on it, but it's definitely got some cobwebs on it of some description. So, yeah, Yoel, thank you for sending that. Maybe this picture could have come with a warning or something, because, yes, I was shaking with fear when I opened this email. But besides that, yeah, in fact, look, I'm shaking again now. Oh, better put this down before I have a fit or something. William Town, have you ever seen Half-Life VR that the AI is self-aware? No, I wouldn't have thought that possible of Half-Life, but I am a fan of those video games, so that's cool. Have to try that. Right, Tiki Cop M sent in this. This is a lovely Santa Fe Loco. What is it? It's a 282, is that? Unless it's got some hidden wheels that I can't see, but yeah, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? I wonder what brand that was. Tiki Cop? Let me know if you didn't already. Maybe you did. I might have had this for a while. I can't remember now. Now, this is an interesting one. We have the Dynagator Tug. This is, I don't know, no, it's like a combine coach of some description, which has got quite an angry face. I don't know whether it's just in pain because it's been thistled on these. I don't know, maybe that's possible. But yeah, he doesn't look happy, that guy, unfortunately. And Sparky129 Games is heading off. Thank you very much for coming, Sparky, and good luck. We'll let you know, no doubt, if you've won any of the engines up today. And Shining Time 4 wants to see a Q1 with the Warhol, I'm guessing, Andy Warhol wagons. Warwell, I'm guessing, flatbeds, and a tank with Southern Queen Mary's brake van. Sure, Shining Time, yeah, I'll ask old Andy Warhol about that, see if we can get some of his wagons. Now, this is awesome. Look at this. This is from Sylvester. I think he said he took this picture. Look at that. Looks like it's from a movie, doesn't it, that? Look how amazing that looks. So there we go. Couldn't get much different, really, could it, from the kind of trains that I usually look at. And even the camera is flipping out over this one. So, yeah, very cool. And there you go. There's Shining Time's little pop-up. Then we have Tamanga P, who sent in these. We have, looks like, I don't know. Ah, right, I was going to say it's an 040, but I think they're both 040s. So we've got Gordon and Thomas, I'm guessing. It's confusing me. Their wheels are confusing me. That's a travesty, isn't it? But no, they look very happy. And Thomas has got some jungle creatures stuck on the side there. Has he been to the jungle? I think he's needs to check that no creatures have jumped on in future, because they could get in trouble for that, couldn't he? Anyway, Tamanga Pete, thank you very much for that. That looks awesome. Then we have, here's one a bit more familiar. This is Union of South Africa from Oliver D. There it is. Look at that. Look at the sort of glint on it. Just shows you how glossy real locos are, doesn't it, compared with the models. But yeah, I mean, Hornby did a few gloss models, didn't they? And it didn't really work. Some people liked it, but some people thought it looked a bit toy-like. So yeah, whatever the answer is, Hornby didn't do it again, did they? That's for sure, at least not very often. Stinky Jim Bear, there we have that. Look at that in the recent LNER livery. That looks cool. Having said that, though, to be fair, I mean, Smokey Joe looked good in the gloss, so I guess it depends on the loco. Okay, Matt's Daily Games. This is Matthew M from Emo. What's Emo in the USA? Missouri, is it? Oh, I forget now. Let me know if that's right or wrong. Probably wrong, knowing me. But regardless, it is a great drawing. Look at that. How fantastic is that? Pear marker. There we go. War wagon, flatbeds. Okay, yeah, that's fine, Johnny Tom. Yeah, I know what you meant. I didn't genuinely... Well, I haven't got any Warhol wagons anyway, even if that's a thing, which I don't think it is. Okay, Snowy Landscape up next. This is from Guy. Look at that, Guy D. Thank you for that. Don't really recognise those. Don't think that's in Britain, is it? But I suppose it could be. You never know. Sorry I'm late, says Kelly. Oh, not to worry, Kelly. You've missed. Let me see if we can frighten Kelly with this one. You missed the spooky engine. You ready? We've got cobwebs all over it. So, yeah, that is... I mean, Yole was kind of brave. I don't think I would have been. But yeah, look at that. What do you think, Kelly? Can we have your reaction to that, please? Unless, of course, she's just run away from the computer. I was close when I first saw it. It took me breath away a little bit. Draw my lips back. All right, let's draw that now. Leander, look at this. This is a very minimalist but very good-looking drawing. I don't know if this is based on anything in real life, or if this is like a design that you'd like to see produced. But either way, that looks really, really good. And thank you, by the way, Kelly. I don't know if I said thank you to you, but yes, thank you. Right, Joshua B took, he was updating me on this, I think it was on Twitter, or he might have just emailed it to me. He took one of the LBSC Hornby E2s and turned it into a Thomas, but he did the sort of full job, and yeah, he painted it himself and sort of remoulded bits of it, extended the tanks, did a pretty good job. Now, I don't know how old Joshua is, but yeah, it's very impressive. I don't think I could have done that at his age. So yeah, I mean, that's very good. I look forward to finding out what you do with a loco when you're older. I mean, it's going to be stunning, isn't it? Now this, what do you make of this one? This came from Gary. I just thought it was in some sort of strange desert to start with, but these are actually, they look like sleepers. A desert of sleepers. So if anybody knows where this is and why there's a desert of sleepers, is it a sleeper factory? I have no idea. But if anyone knows the story, says Kelly. There we go. Well, yeah, I mean, she wasn't so scared that she couldn't type anymore, so I guess the effect was lost slightly. But yeah, if you know about the sleepers, let us know, basically. Okay, I'm very mixed up today, aren't I? So Gary S, there we go. Look at that. That's a cool one from Gary S. I love that one. Harry Chapman wants me to do a shout out for Rocket Railways, I think it was. There you go, Rocket Railways, shout out to you. Dylan W, thank you for sending this one in. This is going to look great on the Wall of Train. I need to stop saying Wall of Fame. It is Wall of Train now. It is him in front of the Flying Scotsman. Look how cool that is. So thank you very much, Dylan, for sending in that one. Yeah, I'm jealous, because the last time I saw Scotsman in the flesh, she was in pieces. So you're very lucky. Right, here's another line drawing. This is from Fredico D. Look at this. Hopefully people will recognise this loco. It's been on square paper, look, so that's why it's all so neat and straight lined and such. Yeah, that looks really, really good. So well done, Frederico, that is awesome. We have George V, who sent me his collection. Look at this. It's quite the substantial collection there, isn't it? Looking pretty cool. I love that. So thank you, George, for sharing that. Then we've got David M with this. I love this, a little switcher of some description. Look at that. What's that? 1265 SRY, 20 points. Let's be generous because it's the last episode. To anyone that can tell us what SRY stands for, there we go. It looks good though. It looks good in the sort of black with the white grills and handrails. Very nice. Love that. Here's one you'll like. Look at this one. This one's from Charles B. Look at the colour on that. Some people say American. Well, it's not forced to be. Yeah, it is American. Look, because it's an American flag. Some people say American trains are boring and they're in dull black liveries. Well, I think this one proves otherwise. Look at that. So Charles B, thank you for that one. Not one I've seen before. It looks like it might be at a theme park or something. No, I can't quite read what it says. There was something on the side of the tender. Look at this. Talking of collections, look at the state of this. So are these the wooden railway? Are they the Brio ones? Maybe not, because they've got, I thought they were the magnet couplings. Probably they are, I don't know. But look at that. It's Thomas engines as far as the eye can see. It's crazy. So that is awesome. Thank you for that one, Ben. I love the look of that. And then last but definitely not least, we have Amog T, TH. Sorry if I've butchered your name, probably did. But there we go, look at that. That looks a bit like the daylight, doesn't it? I don't suppose it is. Union Pacific, is that 806? Yeah, I suppose it's the running plate that makes it look like the daylight. I suppose it could be, I don't know, I'm no expert. I won't say that it is or it isn't, just in case I'm wrong and I messed that up. But yeah, that looks great. Okay, so the giveaway is going to close very, very shortly. Before it does though, and before I go on the break, let's do one more set of requests before then. So, this is the lot that made me tired. How many coaches have we got out here? So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we've got 18 coaches that people chose here. I think this has to be the biggest round of requests I've ever done. So here we have it then. So we have the Ugly Duckman. Thank you, Ugly Duckman. You chose for once, and I think this needs to be applauded because he doesn't often do this. But he chose a train that's actually quite easy to put together. So we got the K1. Minor confusion when I got that out. I got mixed up between the K1 and the K3, both LNER moguls, of course. 3 blood and custard coaches, not too confusing, and then a milk wagon, which again I had a bit of a faff to find because it's in one of my drawers. I didn't know which one, so. But I got it in the end. Then we have Mallard with the various coaches. Again, this took me a while because I kept forgetting what I was supposed to get, but it's Mallard, 2 Teaks, I'm sorry if these are in the wrong order, 2 Clorestres, 2 Cornish Rivieras, and 2 Pullmans. And we're running short on Pullmans a bit. That one was for Mayo, so thank you, Mayo. Then, I forget who requested this. I'm so sorry that I didn't write your name down, but it was for the H1 with 7 or 8 Pullmans. Like I say, I've got 2 of my Pullmans on the other train, so it is just 7, I believe, with the H1. I really don't know if the H1 can, or should, I guess, pull this lot, because obviously it's a Bachmann and the motors aren't the best. Hopefully it's not going to burn itself out. It is on the inside line, which is the easiest line to manage, I suppose. But yes, there it goes. Look at that. And it's, I mean, even on the flat, that is impressive. That's a lot of coaches. Right, so I mean, this is the slant. This is where the room slopes a little bit, so we'll see. Oh, I don't know. Is it slowing down? Is it wheel slipping? Yeah, it's just slowing down. Doesn't look like it's wheel slipping. I could be wrong. I'll look at Mallard. There we go. I mean, normally I don't do the big trains on Sam's Trains Live because they just take a long time, don't they? But when we do, it's quite impressive and stressful, And I think I just heard something derail, did I? No, yes, no. I'll tell you, I'm always on tender hooks. Pun intended, I guess. Intended. Yeah, during these live streams, because obviously it's a bit embarrassing and stressful when stuff comes off the track. But actually today, I don't think we've actually had a derailment, have we? Don't think so. Unless my memory's just erased it or something. But no, I don't think we have. It's actually pretty good. And there we go. Round of applause for that H1 Atlantic. That's got to beat the most coaches it's ever handled. That's amazing. Mark7188, love the channel, Sam, keep up the great work. Ah, thank you, Mark, that is very, very kind. Man, a lot of kind people today. I mean, seriously, folks, I really do appreciate it. Without you guys, I just couldn't keep doing this. And that is honestly true, yeah. Let's do some more stuff from the chat then before we get this giveaway closed. Okay, ABS Flint, it was his birthday last Wednesday. That's close enough for me. I think we could say happy birthday. So there you go, get your happy birthdays in the chat. Otis Hope says he loves it, that's awesome. These engines are just extravagant, says Super Coty Gaming. Yeah, I agree, especially that H1. It was very expensive. I almost went without food after I bought it, but that's not true, by the way. Some people might believe that. No, that's not true. But yeah, say what you like about it, it looks stunning, doesn't it? As most of Bachmann's locos do. Give them credit where credit's due. Right. Come on, Mallard, you don't want to drag all that lot round the room again. Bring it back. There we go. I'll bring Duckman's back in. There we go. And whoever requested the H1, I'm so sorry I forgot you. When I read through all the super chats, which I will do later on, nothing's happened. I'm just going to carefully just assist the Mallard coming back before she comes into shot and reveals the derailment. Sorry, no, not the derailment, just reveals that she's a little bit tired of all those coaches. That's it. Nicely played, Sam, nicely played. Oh, the mic's on. Ooh. Right, there we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But yeah, as I was saying, before Mallard got tired, yeah, I think people are buying this. I will go through and read the guy's name who requested the H1. Oh, that's my terrible memory. That's all it is. I don't mean anything by it. Right, so that is it for the giveaway then. Everybody's entries are now in. I've got little helpers downstairs who have been writing them down. 4th gear guys, you're very lucky you got in there. That is it now. That is the cut-off. They're going to bring up the names as we go on the break, and I'm going to put them in. I guess I'll wait to put them in until we're on camera, just so that you know I've done it and it's not just a big story. I'm definitely going to do it. Let's put it there. And then when we come back, I will draw the winners and let them know what to do to claim their prize. So, this is the nerve-wracking part. Good luck to everybody. I will see you in just a few minutes. Go and get yourself some refreshments or something, and I will see you very shortly. All right, folks, be right back. Okay, folks, welcome back. Are we live again? Yes, I think we are. Right. Are you all okay? How's everyone doing? I'm not going to stall too much, but yeah, I too get a little bit nervous about this. I'm not. It really is my birthday, says Devious Diesel. Really? It's your birthday? Alright, well, happy birthday, Devious Diesel. I'll grudgingly wish you a happy birthday. Lykios Phelan says hello. Hello to you as well. Sparky wishes Devious Diesel a happy birthday as well. Why doesn't anyone ever listen, says Kelly Ashford. I'm sensing some bitterness there, Kelly. What's happened? Anyway, welcome back, folks. If you've only just joined, it's been very eventful so far. We've had massive trains running, 2 special guests, so check back and see those. And still lots of stuff to come, but I think the thing we're all thinking about now is the old giveaway. So let's do this. I've got, not porridge, but today's entries. So let's get those in. I'll show you the old ones. These are from the previous episodes. Try not to spill them. You can see how many there are. There are a lot. So, porridge time. Imagine if this was actually porridge. That would be fun. Well, it wouldn't, because I'd be pouring it all over me at this point. There we go. So those are in. Let's put the bowl away. These are new. We bought these last week, so I think a certain someone would murder me if I accidentally broke it. So put that out of harm's way. Now let's give this a shake. Make sure these are mixed in. I sort of printed lots out and cut lots out at the same time, so they were all stuck together. So I've had to shake it quite aggressively just to make sure that I don't accidentally pull 2 out. Right, so, I mean, make sure you pay attention. I'll draw the names first and then I'll give instructions on what you need to do, because I've got a little bit of a system which just makes sure that the actual winners get to claim it. I don't want 30 people sending me emails with their addresses saying, yes, that's me, send it to me. Yeah, so, right. First things first then, we will do the 040, where is it? If I can't see it, you'll just have to remember it. Yeah, it's the Hornby BR Black 040. What have I done with it? I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, it's there. It's behind me. That happens all the time. I'm always losing models. There we go. So this is the 3rd prize. So the first person is going to be that winner. Right, are you ready then? I'm going to dig right down to the bottom. Get it up in shot so you can see it. Right, are you ready? Try and get just one. So save me getting a big wodge up. I'm staring oddly at the camera just so that no one can accuse me of looking. Right, I've got one. Let's see who this is. It is Colin Wykes. Look at that. Now, Colin is a massive supporter of the channel, so I think Colin will be pretty pleased with that. Yes, all the support has paid off, so thank you so much, Colin. Hopefully you enjoy your new 040. I'll put that with the 040 so that we know it's Colin. Okay, which one shall we do next? Let's do, well, let's call the Terrier first prize. So, Ruston, what do you reckon? Put the top back on. Let's do this. Well done, Colin. Thank you so much for all of your support, and thank you to everybody. I mean, I really wish I could have a prize for everybody. I really do. Maybe I'll do that one day. I'll get badges or something and everyone can win one. It might cost me a fortune, but we'll see. Right, next one. We have Lewis Hughes. Here we go. There we go. Well done, Lewis Hughes. You have won the Ruston. There we go. So well done, Lewis. Thank you so much for your support as well, Lewis. Well done to you. I don't know if any of these people have won before. I've always thought that, you know, because a lot of people are present in all of these giveaways I do. It'd be crazy if someone won one from a previous series. I don't think Colin or Lewis have. Could be wrong. Don't think so. Pretty unlikely, really, isn't it? Right, here we go. So this is for the Terrier. Are you ready? Let's lift it up again so you can see. Let's go from one at the back this time. Is this the back here? Right, I'm not looking. Not that I can see. My hand fills it up. Right, here's one. Put the lid on. Not going to look. Last winner. It is Me Un. Me Un with 3 E's. Well done, Me. Thank you so much for all of your kind requests and everything. There's yours. And we almost had someone else on there, but I think it's definitely me. What is that? I don't know. That's the runner-up then. There we go. So there we go, folks. Those are the winners. Thank you to everyone who has entered. I'm so sorry that you can't all win. Don't be disappointed if you didn't win. I will do more giveaways, and I'm trying to make them better and better every time. So if you didn't win this one, we're just saving you until one of the better ones comes along. But no, seriously, I mean, if you didn't win, you still kind of did, because you're enabling this channel to continue. So I know it's a bit naff, but at least you get to see more videos. Is that big-headed or not? I can't tell. So here we go then, winners. You have to contact me before Wednesday. If I don't hear anything until Wednesday, I might draw another winner just so I can get them out. First thing you have to do is leave a comment below, down in the comments, not in the chat, and include the first 5 letters of your email address. Then use that email address to send me an email to samstrains@outlook.com. That's below in the description, and include your delivery address, and I will send the model to you tomorrow, hopefully, or if not, as soon as you get back to me. And again, commiserations to everyone that didn't win. Thank you so much to everyone that was entered. There's been so much cool stuff happening this series, and it's all been made possible by you guys, so thank you so much. Any winners in the chat? I can't see anybody right now. Got anyone? I'm surprised Me Un. Oh yes, he's there. He says thank you very much. There we go. Well, that's at least one. Anybody else? Lewis? Colin? No? Well, no doubt they'll be in touch, and if you know any of them, if you know them personally or whatnot, just send them a message or something so that they know, and they can come over and claim it, whatever. But yeah, we've got till Wednesday to do it, folks. If you're watching, hopefully you are. Okay, let's do some more requests then, shall we? So, oh god, I'm not looking forward to this one. So let's get the bad one out of the way first. So this one was from William Babcock. Thank you. On the day I said I didn't want derailments. If this doesn't derail, it will be a Christmas miracle. And that's saying something, because it ain't even Christmas. So yeah, William wanted to see the new Bachmann M-Class, which, if you didn't know already, is famous for its derailing tender. Pushing, not even pulling, but pushing the egg vans, which are famous for derailing, and Bullman, who is very top heavy and also notorious for derailing. I've got one tiny hope for this, and that is that there's no weight on the tender. So hopefully that means it won't derail. I think it's a tenuous hope at best, but I'm going to cling on to it because that's all I've got right now. Then Sparky129 Games, thank you very much to you, wanted to see both Jameses pulling, let's see, an Express. Okay, so we've got the big train. I hope they can both manage that together. They should be able to. Alone, I think they'd struggle, but yeah, hopefully we'll be okay. And then it was Garthion who wanted to see the 2 Barclays with the Pullman train, and it was Sideways 66779 who requested the H1. I did look during the break, so there we are, Sideways. An extra thank you to you because I forgot who you were. Apologies. No, N-Class, I'm sorry, love. You've got to push this train. You're not going to be able to haul today. Oh, goodness. Right, I'm going to get these other trains started quickly because I want to get back to my pod and watch the horrible disaster unfold. Right, well, I'm back in my seat and it hasn't derailed. That's something. Right, give us a number of seconds in the chat, folks. How long do we think this is going to last? Not very, is my guess. Right, up Gordon's Hill. Oh, man. Here we go. To be honest, I thought they'd be off by now. I really did. Alright. Oh, I hear a problem. What train was it? Well, it's not coming back out. Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, that does not look good. Shall we just let this go? I just can't see what's happening. Right, yeah, I think we need to stop. Oh, that is not pretty. It's the egg vans, folks. Anyone who placed a bet on the egg vans, you guys got it. And it is a big mess. Let me see if I can get this in shot. Are you ready? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, webcam's fallen as well. Everything's gone to pot. Hang on. Can you see? Oh, no, you can't because we're not even on the right camera. Well, that's good. You didn't get motion sickness. There we are. Hooray. So, what do? Do I try and fix this and put it back on? I think so. Bullman wants another ride. Okay. So, how many of the egg vans actually came off? All but one. Wow. And they're now... Oh, no. I just need to make sure they're not covering the other track before the Jameses come along. I think James would actually be only too happy to spill egg all over the track. Oops. Oh dear. I think this is the least professional moment ever on a Sam'sTrains stream, isn't it? And that's really going a bit. Right. I think I must have pulled the wire. I can't get this camera to stay. Damn. Oh, it's kind of alright. Okay. Camera's back. These egg vans, and they're such a pain to put back on as well because the couplings don't ever engage properly. Alright, there's definitely a knack to it. You have to kind of twist them in so that both hooks engage. Right, come on N-Class, thank you for that. On the plus side, the tender's still on. I don't think that's much consolation at this point, but you know, we'll take it. Right, let's get this camera back in position. There we go. That'll do, won't it? Right, off we go. I'm going to stop the N-Class when it gets back to the front, so if it can do that, it gets half a point. Oh, gone a bit fast with it. Blooming heck. Oh, that's not good. Fourth gear, guys, it's going to be Quintin's Hill all over again. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound good. Right, here we go. It's going way too fast. But it's mostly straight now until it reaches the end. Come on, Bullman. You keep this train safe. Right. Well, half a point goes to the N-Class for not derailing and Bullman too. But unfortunately, the egg class, almost said egg class. There we go, that's another April Fool's idea for you. They couldn't resist, could they? Couldn't resist a bit of derailment. I'm not surprised. Amy's laughing. Amy Olsen's ha ha ha. Lots of sarcasm in that laugh. How bitter I am. Scrambled eggs, please, says Adam Ruston. Right, and who am I thanking for this? It is William. There you go, William. I think you got your wish, didn't you? But everybody else is doing well. There we go. Got the Barclays look. Behaving themselves. See, why can't all engines be like that? And where's everybody else? Oh, nope. James is following. There they are. Two Jameses. Jamesception. Adam Ruston is repeatedly saying scrambled eggs please in the chat. Fair dues. There we are. Well, I must say, yeah, four reasonably weak engines here. Handling trains up and down Gordon's Hill, no problem at all. It's very good. It's the train going to London. I love eggs, says David Forster. You don't like these eggs. They've been in those vans for years. It's not good. Fourth gear, guys. Oh, it's the largest UK rail disaster in 1915. How can I not have heard of that? I bet I have heard of it and just entirely forgotten. That sounds about like me. But there we go. There's those requests. Very nice. Right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the next lot of requests so that I can get setting those up while I show you the next lot of requests that I had from last episode. And that way I stand a cat's hell. What? A cat's hope in hell? I don't know. I've forgotten the term or phrase now. I've completely lost my mind. But yeah, I stand a small chance of at least getting it all set up, ready for the next round. So we'll do that. Just wait for the Barclays. Here we go. Oh, I love those engines. There we go. Ah, so good. Right, let's find out then what we have up next. So, and I will go through, by the way, and thank everybody. Oh, Trainline 5000, thank you. Sam'sTrains, what's this? I saw the word omelette. Sam'sTrains omelette recipe. Place eggs in egg vans for 1 lap on the layout, and voila. Oh, that's a simple recipe. Try it at home, it works. They have to be in dapple, did you say that? Yeah, they have to be the Dapol egg bands, Trainline 5000. Any other brand doesn't work. You don't quite get that sort of rotten egg taste if you use any other brand. Right, who am I looking for next? Right, so these are going to be the last 3 on this episode. If I don't read you out, then you will be saved for the video, which I guess is even better in a way, isn't it? So let's have a look. So I last did, I certainly did Williams, that's for sure. I did Garthians. So it's Jay. Well done, Jay. You got in there. So it is the Bachmann Douglas. I'll just put Doug. I guess I'll know who I mean. Do they ever call him Doug on TV? I don't know. Tender first. Oh, okay. Tender first. I'll put TF. I won't know what that means if I forget. Oliver on a Lomac. I reckon I'll probably try and get the Oxford Warwell, then it might actually get around without smashing on things. With a Toad, yeah, that is fine. And then we have Williamtown. Look, we've got another Barclay. So it was Williamtown. Thank you, William. A Barclay. Barclay with a 3-plank coach, with a 3-planker. Yeah, I'll see if I can find one of those this time for you. And Henrietta. And if anyone wants to know where that came from, apparently he got the idea from a movie called Northwest Frontier. So anyone familiar with that film, let us know. PRK, thank you very much. He says, are you planning to review European trains? I'm thinking about from Roco, Pico, brand and German, Austrian, maybe Hungarian ones, for example. I don't have any plans right now, but that would be awesome to try, definitely. So thank you for the suggestion. If you've got any, specific suggestions on what I should try, do let me know. But that is very kind of you. Thank you very much for that. Okay, we need one more request then before I do those, and it is Mark 7188. 7188. I've buggered that slightly, but hopefully I'll read it. It's Gordon pulling coaches. The Express, apparently. Coaches, and keep up the great work, Sam. Thank you so much. Okay, and thank you to everyone else who has a request in. I will do yours on video and get it out. I think it'll be a week on Monday, all being well, so we'll try that. For now though, we've got more requests from last episode, so here they come. Hope you enjoy them. Up next we have a Merchant Navy class for Steam Traction Spotter who apparently works on Clan Line, so that's pretty cool. Always a pleasure to have a real railwayman in amongst the model railwaymen like myself, so that is a cool one. Steam Traction Spotter, thank you so much for your support. That one is for you, and good choice. Love the Merchant Navy. Ooh, going at some speed. Mark 1 coaches too, that was part of the request. So there we are, and what a happy engine that one is, very much so. We're having some trains at speed today. This one's for the Duke of Rawsome, thank you very much to you. You asked for the Colic goods with a rake of ocean wagons and a Toad on the back. So thank you, Duke. That's yours. I need to review this one, actually. It's been on my review list for about 3 years or something crazy. I need to get myself together. Love it. Great choice. Not very often requested, that one, so good idea. Next, Sharky McSharknose, brilliant username, love it, wanted to see the H1 with as many Great Western clerestories and teaks as it can manage. So as you can see, it has 6 coaches, and for a little Atlantic, big Atlantic, I think that's quite a lot. So there you have it, massive thank you to you, and as you can see, she is managing it too, really nicely. No wheel slip, no struggling, constant speed, perfect. Yeah, look at that. Marvellous. Up next then we have a really cool one from Jay. Thank you, Jay. You wanted to see the TTS Class 40 with some coaches, some suitable ones. I'm not really sure that the Mark 1s are suitable, but hopefully they are. And it's going at quite some speed as well. Look at that. Very good. Thank you very much, Jay. Up next then, Harry Chapman wanted to see a double header between a Merchant Navy and a West Country. I think we've actually got a Merchant Navy and a Battle of Britain there, but I've had to go with that because only my Battle of Britons have a front coupling. Hopefully though, that achieves the desired effect, hopefully. With Pullmans. 5 of them. So many thanks, Harry, for your support as always. It's very good of you, and what a great idea. Two of my favourite locos double heading and being overtaken by the Class 40. Now we've got some high-speed trains in this session. I'm not really doing it on purpose, they just tend to run fast, so I thought, you know, today I'm going to let them run fast. Up next, Ashton Compton wanted to see an American loco with some American wagons, so there we go. Gone with the old non-2 there. But whatever it is, it runs well, and it is one of the cheapest locos I've ever bought, and yet it's by no means one of the worst, which is why I like to run it. So Ashton, many thank you for that, and thanks to everybody else. Right, we've got some more to come. Let's get those queued right now. Alright, so William Babcock wanted to see the P2 and the Tornado double heading. As you can see, I've done a bit of a clumsy job of matching their speed there on DCC. Yeah, I think we need to slow down, well, perhaps speed up Tornado, actually. Let's do that. Right, hopefully that's a little bit better. It's not that much better, is it? But no, William, thank you so much for that. Great idea. Two lovely LNER locos double heading there, looking fantastic. With teaks, of course. It was a good choice. I'm surprised the Tornado's front bogie hasn't been pulled off the track by the P2 there, but nope, it hasn't. And I'm pretty glad about that too. So there you go. Up next then, a seriously cool combo from Henry Cruz, who wanted to see Silverlink and the C1 Atlantic double heading together at high speed. Well, I've gone as fast as I dare, only because again the two speeds are a little bit different when you start speeding them up. The C1 doesn't race quite as fast as the A4 does, which I guess makes sense. But there they go. Looks pretty cool, and I don't think I've ever had an A4 and an Atlantic coupled together before, so that is very new and different. In fact, just like the other one there, I'm pretty sure that double header right there I've never done before. That's awesome. Look at that go. Fantastic. So thanks, Henry. And then finally, William Hawkes wanted to see two schools class locos top and tailing, which I'm now not afraid to do since I've got rid of all the traction tyres. So there we go, that works very nicely. And bonus points in the chat for anyone who can figure out which locos these are, the names of them that is, unless you can read them as they go past, in which case that's probably cheating. Not that I'd know the answers myself, I think I've forgotten. Well, I know what the back one's called. But no, that's it. Thank you, folks. Lovely, lovely requests. Alright then, awesome. Thank you guys for those. They were absolutely epic. Like I say, I saw me asking just then, when's your request? I've run out of time today. As I said, it was first come, first serve, but I will make sure they're all done. Nobody gets left out. You will be in your very own, well, not your very own, but you'll get a request video. A week on Monday is the plan, so hopefully I'll be doing that. Alright, in the chat then, this is your last chance to get shout outs for the time being. So yeah, jump in there if you'd like me to shout your channel out or whatever, and I can certainly do that. And I'm going to miss these series, man. I am hopefully coming back in November to do another series, so it's not going to be that long. And of course, in the meantime, I've got loads of videos planned for you guys, including some good old-fashioned experiments to do at some point as well, but we'll see, we'll see. I've ordered some parts for them. Whether they actually work, we'll have to wait and see, but it should be fun. Anyway, Cheltenham, there we go. I like trains quite a bit, says Cheltenham. I think it was Cheltenham, yes. I think the other one was, no one else having a guess? I think it was Dover, I think. I forget now, I think it was. Sam Haslam, there you go. Morgan St. James, there's a shout out to you. ABS Flint, PH's Railway Videos, Otis Hope, Michaela, I guess. Hi Sam, Tyler, hello to you. Gamer Boy says shout out me, there you go. Can you do, says Nathan Swells. I can do, can you do? I don't know what that means, but sure, we could do. Can I have a shout out, says Miles Fairhurst. Yes, you can. Skylar Games, says Skylar Games. There we go. Oh my god, yay, says Otis Hope. There you are. Martin Pattison, hello from Thailand. It is so, I never get tired of hearing where all these people are from. It's pretty amazing. Model Railways has a big footprint, doesn't it? Very much so. If you're from somewhere interesting, I mean, everywhere's interesting. You just have to find the interesting things. But yeah, let us know in the chat where you're from. That would be awesome. Fourth gear guys, travel on the Watchmaker. Make time fly by with LNER. Is that an advert catchphrase or something? Or maybe he's just advertising the LNER, I don't know. Fox Hill Railway, there's one for you. Please give me a shout out, says the new model bus 05. Of course, there you are. Claps with a Z, says shout out, please. Man, a lot of people getting shout outs. That's awesome. Me too, says that chapon Ditaskal, I guess. I'm really sorry about that. That is definitely not how to say your name, but sorry. I'm nearly at 3. Who's Richie? Let's have a look. Just got to show it. It got caught as spam. Shout me out, please. I'm nearly at 350 subs. My name is Thomas. So primary school was fun. Well, I'm sure you wouldn't get called Thomas the Tank Engine, would you? I don't know. Who cares anyway? Who cares? Nothing wrong with being associated with Thomas. Definitely not. Hello from France, says Fox Hill Railway. I never knew you were from France, Fox Hill. That's pretty cool. Shout out, says Nicholas Duplessis, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, there we go, folks. Right, we've got time for one more round of requests, so let me show you these then. These are from Jay, who wanted to see the Bachmann Douglas tender first with Oliver on a Lomac and a Toad, although thinking about it, maybe he intended it to be the Bachmann Toad. Either way, we've got a Hornby one on there, but hopefully that's okay. Then we have Mark7188, who wanted to see Gordon with the Express. I've actually gone with the massive train of Pullmans. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about that. Hopefully, though, he won't struggle too much with those. And then, of course, we have William Towns Barclay with the 3-plank. I think that's a 4-plank, William. Hopefully, you don't mind that too much. I don't know if I've got a 3-plank. Either way, I had a look, couldn't see one quickly, and time was running out on the VT. So I went with that. And then also Henrietta. I think that was what you asked for. Hopefully, it was. So let's get these going then. Let's see if... yeah, I mean, I'm reasonably confident with these, actually. I should think these are all right. So you need to go that way, Doug, as he will now be known. And Gordon, Gordon's wheel slipping already, although I suspect I might have put his tender on wrong. No, I think it's on right. Oh, his back pony's off. I don't think that would matter. Maybe he's not going to be able to do it. Oh, maybe he will. Maybe he will. Go on, Gordon. Oh, go for it. It's a struggle. It's not as powerful as you might expect, that tender drive Gordon. He used to be, but it doesn't seem to be now. Maybe the traction ties have perished a bit. I don't know. Let's turn it up a bit though. Give him a bit of a run up on the old hill. See if Gordon's Hill lives up to its name, shall we? Here we go. Come on, Gordon, you can do it. Well, I don't really know that for sure. Can anyone remember, did I do like a Gordon versus the Flying Scotsman? How many coaches did Gordon manage? Although he has managed it. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8 coaches. I mean, that's not a massive amount, Gordon. Blimey. Oh, he said Barclay 060. Okay, we shall change it, William. We shall change it. Where is it? I'll interrupt it somewhere and we'll fix it. Sorry about that, William. But yes, you've sent another super chat now, so I've got to give you your money's worth, haven't I? Where shall I interrupt it? Shall we see if we can get it to stop down there? Yeah, that's a good idea. Right, where is the Barclay 060? What couplings has the 060 one got? Oh, I've heard a problem. What's happened? I think that sounded like Gordon. Let me just stop the Barclay. Yeah, it was Gordon, I think. Oh, crumbs. Oh, we've had... So every train has gone wrong. I'll show you the others. Hang on, better stop Douglas before... Or Doug, sorry, before he goes bottom over chest. That's the PC way of saying it. Right, so Gordon... Oh, God, I've got to eat that sodding sombrero now, haven't I? Gordon's silly tender's come off. I'll show you what's happened to Doug. Are you ready? Doug is in a right state. His tender's come off as well. Don't know why that is. And of course I got the wrong engine here. So that, I mean, that's quite the finale to the series, isn't it? Well, I can fix this one without any problems. No, I'm not having this, folks. This is one of those... Oh, I guess I'm not going to fix this, am I? One of those moments where you reject what's happening in your life and say, no, it's not going to end this way. We need some, like, real crazy music to play, that inspirational music that they put on TV programmes when they want things to be all meaningful and sweet. And in fact, everyone just throws up instead. No, that's the music. Just imagine it, folks, imagining it. find some on YouTube and play it. This is going to end well. Everything is going to run well, and I will end the stream, and everything will be fine, and Gordon, a crown will descend from the air and land on his head, and all will be well. Yeah, I don't think so really, but we'll see. Come on, come on, come on guys, come on. I'll crush you in the vice if you don't do this. Anyone hear that? Sorry, I've just got a tickle in the throat. Right. Okay, William, are you happy? I hope so. Kelly Ashford, no trains will run on my railway till September. It's too hot to play with trains. Really, Kelly? It has been very, very hot, I agree, but here today it's been very cold. It's been throwing it down with rain. It's perfect weather for trains today, if I'm being honest. Right, well, I will say my goodbyes while these are running. So thank you so much to all of the super chats. Let me read everybody's name out from today. So Colin Wykes got in before the stream, so thank you to you. William Babcock, Alika Devi, thank you so much to you. Sparky129 Games, E350TB, Rowan M, George Botterini, Lewis Buscarino, The Ugly Duckman, Mayo Hosco, Sideways 66779. William Babcock, Sparky129 Games. You notice how I swap between Babcock and Babcock? I don't know what's correct, so I swap. On the plus side, look, Gordon did it. Will Doug do it? That's my question. Keep an eye on him for me. Let me know in the chat if it all goes wrong. Hopefully it won't. What's happened? I've lost the super chats. Bear with me. Let's wait for Doug. Where is he? Oh, he's gone. He's done it. He's done it. Oh. Phew. Thank goodness for that. Alright, well, I guess I got my wish then, didn't I? I guess everything was well at the end. Right, let me find my place. Right, Ollie's branch line. I don't think I saw you, but there you go, Ollie's branch line. Harry Chapman, Joshua Allen, Sparky129 Games, Meet Un. I did see your... Oh, Meet Un. Yes. I know now what you mean about your request. I forgot to do the... Sparky's 14XX, didn't I, up on the rise. So Meet Un, I will be doing your request today as well, yes. Joshua Allen, yes, I did yours. Ollie's Branch Line, Harry Chapman, Redversby, Whammy Radio by Christian Mann, Iggle Piggle, I guess. Teen Train 36, The Monster of Monsters, LG Corky, wanted to see a Great Western Hall pulling my rake of oceans. Sure, LJ Corky, I can do that. Paul Bowman, thank you so much to you. Sparky107, Get Wrecked 195. William Town, Archie's Trains YouTube, Christhorpe Junction, Rob Arnold, SH, Jared SAR, No X-Mates, Leon Mace, oh yeah, he was asking about my favourite car. Christian Mann, thank you very much to you. Trainline 5000, Buggles Kelly Station, Omar Molina, Leon Mace again, Jared SAR, Richie Rich Gold, Kenny C. Oh yeah, I did read yours. Hopefully I read all of these out now. Hopefully I did. I think Jared... Sorry I've been away for a while out bush. If possible, could you run an Adams radial with your choice of coaches? Great idea. Sure, yes, I can do that. Thank you, Jared. Garthian, I did yours. No, I didn't. No, I didn't do that. You were just asking me if I'd seen a K1. That's fine. 43062, Jacob Carter wanted to see the LMS Crab with LMS Chlorestery coaches. That would look gorgeous. You're right. Oh. It's happened again. Oh, but Gordon's not giving up this time. Maybe we do have the inspirational end that I hoped for. No, maybe not. He's stopped. Right, that's it, Gordon. You're out. See me later. That's ominous, isn't it? Yes. The vice will be at the ready. No, not really. I couldn't do that to Gordon. Gordon's one of my best celebrities on the show. Right, let's get back onto the multicam. So keep an eye on Doug. I don't think the Barclay will give us any trouble. Right, where was I? Teenage Train Fan, there was yours. Lewis, oh yeah, I did all these, didn't I? A2020 Vision, we have the Duke of Rawsome, Coroli, ABS Flint, Joe Eason, Jared again, Mayo Hosco, William Town, Sparky129 Games, Shining Time 4 twice, Kelly Ashford, Harry Chapman, Don Antonio, Rustons. Okay, Don, yeah, we can do some Rustons for you. Mark7188, Bruce Robichu. Love to see a J36 pulling a little mail train. Great idea, Bruce. I can certainly do that. My goodness, I'm late, said the fourth gear guys. Well, thank you. No problem. Trainline 5000, PRK, Meet Un, fourth gear guys, William Town and Kelly Ashford. And just to finish off, I think I think maybe this is the best angle to do the Terrier. No, the 14XX. So we'll do that. And I'll change angle and let you see it from the other shot as well. So let me just get my controller in and we will do this. So this was for me, and I think it was Sparky as well, wasn't it? Could be wrong there. I'll double check. There we are. Let's get it to do a nice little crawl while I go and check. Hopefully it won't go off the end. It was Sparky, yes. So sorry about that, Sparky. I almost forgot, but I didn't. Alright, oh, and it did bash into the end there. There we are. Back the other way. Let's get one shot of it with the other camera. I've set this other camera up so that it does kind of be in shot. There it is. Right, it is in shot, hopefully there. Well, a bit more juice then. There we are. Almost said a bit more goose. That wouldn't have made any sense, but sure, we can have some goose. I fancy some goose. To eat, obviously, strictly. There we are. 14XX, love it. At the moment, my favourite O-gauge locomotive. I say at the moment because I might be reviewing another one quite soon, which should be even better, I hope. But yeah, there we go. That is it for this series of Sam'sTrains Live. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I truly appreciate all of your support. It's been amazing. I've really enjoyed it. Changed things up a little bit this time, done some very interesting things. Well, hopefully you found them interesting. Next series is going to be in November, hopefully, so stay tuned for that. Next week I've got a Great Western Loco review coming up that lots of people have been requesting. I'm sure you can guess what that might be, so look out for that. And then at the weekend we have a running session with a bit of a twist, or should I say kick? There we are, that's a bit of a mystery for you. For now though, thank you so much for your support. Winners, get in touch and I will get those sent off to you this week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Alright, cheers folks, take care. Hey folks, thank you all very much for tuning in for another episode of Sam'sTrains Live. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with another episode very soon, but in the meantime, please enjoy the videos that I'll be posting on my channel till then, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks again for your support folks, and take care of yourselves.